Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dialogue with Deirdra. Thank you for being here. We have a very interesting show for you today. My guest today is Sharon Council. Just a little bit about her. I want to make sure I get this right because she's a very interesting person. Sharon Council is CEO and president of the Council Corporation of Raleigh in North Carolina. For over 30 years, Sharon Council's profession has been in training and development. She's dealt with software and software skills workshops. She also has a weekly program entitled, and I want to make sure I get this right, the Help Yourself Experience. Her weekly show is called the Help Yourself Experience. She also offers tools and tips in her areas of leadership and vision to help individuals become more successful than they already are. Sharon is here to talk to you about how we can help ourselves. So let's give Sharon Council of the Council Corporation a round of applause. I'm so glad that you could join us today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be here. I just want to say it's a pleasure to be here sitting right next to you because I know how successful you are with helping people with relationships, building and maintaining relationships. So thank you.
Well, I'm only as successful as the successful people that I surround myself with. And we're here together to talk to the audience. And I know they want to know more about the Council Corporation. So tell us what the Council Corporation is and what it does.
Deirdra, the Council Corporation is actually a fitness center for personal and professional empowerment. Oftentimes we exercise our body, we get a nice physique, nice stance, we get abs and we get ripped. But what about our minds?
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes we forget about that. So how do you keep your mind healthy and fit? And that's where we come in at. The Council Corporation actually encourages the heart.
Wow, that's great, because I know a lot of physically fit, good-looking people that really don't have it going on at all. They can really use your services.
Well, that's great to know. You know, actually, the mind can process over 650,000 thoughts a day. And a lot of that could be negative thoughts. So how do you change those negative thoughts and channel them into positive ones?
Well, you tell me, because I have over 7 billion crazy positive thoughts a day, and I thought I was nuts, but now you let me see that that's pretty good. But
that's excellent.
Yes,
that is great.
I don't have time for the negativity. We push it away. So I'm sure that you have the resources to help others do that very same thing. So, and that will take us to, how did you get started with that Help Yourself experience? How did it start?
Well, Deirdra, the Help Yourself experience actually started with me. I was at a really low point in my life, and I began to question myself. Why am I stuck in this position? Where am I going with my life?
I know.
What happened to the hopes and the dreams that I had, the things that I wanted to do? Is this what I want for my life, just to go to work and come home and go to work and come home and live on a tight budget? No. So it really started with me, and I realized that everything that I need is already inside of me. What I've accomplished or have not accomplished is because of me. I can't blame anybody.
Wow. How many of our audience have a testimonial to this despair that Sharon just described? Anyone ever be in that spot?
Okay. So, I realized that I can help myself. I can change any situation regardless of what anybody says. I'm the one that's in charge of my destiny. And I'm always inspired with self-made millionaires and people who own businesses starting with nothing, and they go on to be household names. And there's a lot of them that we can think about. For example, Thomas Edison, they said that his teacher said that he was too stupid to learn, to learn anything. But he went on to invent the light bulb, and he actually failed 1,000 times before he got it right. But when the reporter asked him how did he feel about failing 1,000 times, he said, well, you know what? I didn't fail 1,000 times. It just took me 1,000 steps to get it right. So what a wonderful way to turn something like that into a positive. You know, sometimes we'll try something once or twice. I know I do. And then just forget about it, and we never think about it again. But 1,000 steps. So you have these ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And that's really you, me, and your viewers.
Wow, so we need to start taking it over the top, be more than we think we can be.
Oh, absolutely. Keep pushing forward. Never, ever give up.
It starts here.
In the mind.
In the mind. Wow, Sharon. Well, what keeps you motivated? I know they want to know what actually keeps you going.
What keeps me motivated is just the constant moving forward. Always moving forward in a positive direction. You know, I was told a story about a man who used to run and run and run for miles. And he did that because he didn't know that he couldn't do that. So once you think that you can't do something, you really can't. And the other thing is, I never tell myself that I'm tired, and I never tell myself that I'm confused. If I'm tired, I try to develop new energy. And if I'm confused, I try to find a better way of understanding things.
Wow, when you started telling that story, Forrest Gump came right to my mind. I mean, he is a great example of what you're talking about, because he didn't know that he couldn't do anything, and he did everything. And you know, and everybody thought he was stupid, and he had no negativity. He was just a positive person, and loved Jenny to death. And you know, he was the great. So I admire Forrest Gump, I think, more than I admire anyone. And I really appreciate what you do. So tell us, Sharon, what is next for the Council Corporation? What are you going to do next?
The next step for us, and I brought a little prototype here, is to actually develop a workshop kit where we'll put together a DVD along with a study guide and some activities for the different programs.
Wow. Well, you guys make sure that you look for this DVD. It'll be coming out soon, and you are all on my email list. And look under your chairs. You all have a copy. Yay!